the palace, where he saw the grief and suffering in the world. He would leave and become a teacher.
Siddhartha is happy. He wins an archery contest and receives his wife
They're married if you didn't understand that.
Wait, I am so restless and bored. There must be more to life than wealth and luxury. Chana, my great charioteer, will you take me for a ride in the countryside? Sure, of course. Let's go.
Chana picked 4 fine lotus white horses and harnessed them to a chariot. They began to drive, and an old man is on the side of the road. His body is hunched and bent, and he was supporting himself on his walking cane. Dead.
Who is that man and what is wrong with him? His skin is so dry and wrinkly, and his body is so thin. He's just an old man, master. It happens to us all. To me, your wife, Yasodhara, we are all growing older all the time.
As they drive back, Siddhartha thinks to himself and is saddened by the old man.
Okay, this is the next day.
Siddhartha and Chana go out again. They pass a sick man whose body was racked with pain.
Look, Chana, who is that poor man and why is he shaking and crying so pitifully? He is just a sick man, master. You must not worry. Everyone feels ill sometimes.
Siddhartha was horrified and ordered Chana to take him back to the palace. They rode out again the next day, and further down the road they passed a group of mourners weeping at a funeral procession behind the court.
Hold on, pause. Chana, why is that man lying so still? Is he asleep? And why are those people crying? The man is dead, master, and those people are his family and friends. They are sad that he is gone, but they know there is nothing they can do because we will all die one day.
Back in the palace, Siddhartha thought long and hard about all the suffering and happiness he had seen.
What is the point of being born at all? If old age, sickness, and death are all we have to look forward to.
Chana didn't have an answer to this question. The next day, Chana harnessed the horses to the chariot and took Siddhartha out of the palace. After a while, a poor monk came wandering by. His head was shaven and his feet were bare. All he had with him was an orange robe he wore and a bow in his hand. But on his face he
white
wore
robe.
a great fleecy belt.
Oh, how happy he looked, even though he had nothing. Why do you think he is? Master, he is a holy man. He has seen the suffering of the world, the old age, sickness, and death. And he has left his home and possessions behind to search for a way to true happiness. All he owns are the robe he is wearing and a bowl for food. At least I know what to do. I shall be like this holy man. I shall leave my home and belongings and search for a way to end the suffering I have seen.
Later that night, Siddhartha returned to the palace and told Chana to saddle his favorite horse. He said goodbye to his sleeping wife. Then he and Chana rode quietly out of the palace and continued until they reached the river. Siddhartha took off his fine silk clothes and swapped them for a beggar's hat to wear. Then he took his sword and cut off his long black hair. Softly he said goodbye.
Oh, my trusty Chana, take my clothes and horse back to the palace. You tell my father and mother that I am gone. Tell them not to worry. One day when the prince who seeks them, I know. But now I must say goodbye.